guys, welcome to another exciting episode of The Cold Room, coming to you live from the TF Studios, right here in Adiambra, Sekondi Takoradi, in the western region of Ghana. As usual, I'm your beautiful host, Rina. So guys, as you all know, we are still in the festive season, right? Yes, Bruno, woman. We are having fun, but guys, please be safe out there, right? Yes, and today too, we are live on Facebook at the Future TV 14, okay? So you guys should follow us. But before we get started with our conversations, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to all our social media platforms. So now, let's go to my guest. I have two amazing gentlemen with me. One goes by the name Solomon Amankwa, yes, and then the other person goes by the name Majesty. So Solomon is a journalist on Onya TV, yes, and the many celebrities and many one and then Majesty is an event planner and also an artist manager, right? So let's go meet our guest. Solomon Amankwa.
I think the entry should have added that I was your first boyfriend.
I forgot. Pardon me.
Yeah, I think that.
My first boyfriend.
So your viewers will have to know that you are not single. Yes, I'm your first boyfriend, and it will be your last boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. How are you doing?
Fine, I'm good, and it feels good to be here. It's been a while. I came around. I remember when the whole thing got started. A lot of people didn't believe it, but I'm happy those dreams are becoming reality. Now it's no more dreams again. It's reality, and I'm happy to be here today.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Majesty. What's up, eh?
Cool.
Sam na wazi. Ewa. We are fine. Nice. So today we're talking about entertainment, like always, right? So, but I want to start with you, Solo.
Yeah.
You being a media personality and you moving from Takoradi to Accra, you have, I would say that maybe you've experienced some differences when it comes to entertainment from here to Accra. So from your perspective, what do you think we are lacking from here in Western region?
Well, I feel that Western region have abundance of talent, from management to especially the industry players, the artists, managers, event planners, corporate people, the corporate minds are there. But the circle is too small to host bigger event, to have successful event day in and day out. In recent times, we've had some of the biggest artists in the country years gone by. We've had Papa Yankson, we've had Kofi Bento, Jeduble Ambule, we've had Castro, we can name a host of them. But let's ask ourselves, during those prime periods, these artists were household names. They were big industry people. But when it comes to the Western region, were they having their own events, were they having their own shows within the Sekondi Takoradi enclave? And the answer is no. We didn't have Castro hosting, for example, like Kofi Kinate's Made in Tardy. There was never an event in his name, even though he was on some of the corporate institutions, their platforms. But an event like Sarkodie will be hosting the Rapaholic, like Stonebwoy will be hosting the Beam Fest and other things. We didn't have Papa Yankson, the CK Mans, having these shows to their names. And the issue has to do with money. If you look at the Western region, the economy is very small, even though the region is blessed with resources that can fetch us loads of money. But the economy, the cycle is too small. And that is what is stalking our industry. I feel that the people in the Greater Accra region and then the Ashanti region enjoy massive platforms because almost all the big institutions in the country have their headquarters in those places. So, yeah, and I feel that until something is done, Kofi Kinata got his money not from Sekondi Takoradi. And the shows that he's been hosting, majority of the sponsors he brings on board are people from Greater Accra, Kumasi, and all that. So for me, I think our biggest challenge has to do with finances.
Finances.
Yeah.
Sikasemi, I some.
I say, be what's in contract there, but Sikana or there. And it's a pede event, not event, or you're huge, or you're sika. Look at somebody like Kwesi Flex. I can't remember, and I'm privileged to say this. When TF Studios a hosted Kwesi Flex versus Origi, it was the biggest event in Sekende Takrade, be named after artist. Na Kofi Kenata nye made entire concert. But TF Studios intimate sustained because it was a small institution and a person of bridge two upcoming artists. The first one was done at Zionland. And if I should tell you, I don't know if Ratty ever videos now. You would marvel, those artists were not big name artists. How were they able to pull this crowd to that event? Later, Kwesi Flex started hosting his own event, Journey to Adiambra.
Yeah.
He has done it twice, and it has been successful. Why couldn't he do it this year? Because Sikasem is a problem. And for me, until we find a way of leveraging on some of the big institutions here in the region, the artists no best struggle. For NeuroX, for ISM, for somebody like Aya Ramsey B, all these are names are a household. Why are they not blowing with their own shows? It is because they don't have that financial strength. And I think that, and then they hear the difference within Takrade and then those in Accra and Kumasi.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Majesty.
Yeah.
I was any artist, no, anyone here, anyone that can okay? So you would also have a different or might also agree with what Solo is saying, but I still want to hear your opinion on it.
Yeah, I side with Solomon.
Okay.
And I think like the thing is just the financial problem that we are facing here. But then I feel like we all need to come together. The artists, the event planners, I mean, the investors.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all need to come together, then find a way to resolve this issue.
Okay.
Because the artists, they are not ready to invest in their own craft.
Is it that they are not ready or they cannot afford to invest in themselves?
I know people who can afford, but then like
They are not ready to
they are not
invest in
ready
themselves.
to invest in themselves.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I won't pay the order and I won't pay the whiskey. One on for this campaign.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, in the morning. Into the American. Obia one part of the play. But then they say, I jump pork able together. I think that you can do better. Sure.
Okay. Maybe I will move because I didn't have a basic some. So, Solo, what do you think we should do right now? Because say you're here, then you should find a way to fetch money or to bring money on board. Okay. So, what do you think would be the best way to go about this whole situation?
I think say brand positioning is a key from the part of the artist and in the management. You see, Kweku Smoke in the show this year.
Sure.
And one of the biggest shows in 2024. I say, top 10 artists in the country. Kweku Smoke will not be one. Undo that tag no. But he's able to host a show to pull in Sarkodie, Kim Promise more, like the household artist, because Kweku Smoke has positioned himself really well. You see, Western region here artists, he's talked about Omonye ready to invest in themselves. There is this tagline say, people are ungrateful in the region. And say Obikra beso an artist more. Very difficult say ordinary sika be rim because in the end feels that say oboa artists na mani do baby a e bia na man in circus form. So they try as much as possible to also not wanting to be on the losing side. They are very, very careful with how they pump in their resources. Because music, if you don't get a good promoter to promote your music, your music 100 years, unya hit song. You can do, music is all about promotion. And promotion is about money. If you see how Sarkodie, I think I'm using the big artists, and Yembra a level in the region. Somebody like Papi Kojo. I don't think that Papi Kojo is extraordinary music. But Papi Kojo is mounting every big platform in the country when he is around.
True.
He's not doing just a Papi Kojo or even 20 songs. You understand? But the about 5 songs a core viral, like everybody was playing on the airwaves, you know. He made sure say we promoted those tracks in a year, those songs, and we're promoting a year. So anytime there is an event, he get the opportunity to mount those platforms. And aside the music, he became a controversial person. That is another thing that added the brand, you know. And so on your platform, aside of beto nyom no, obeye ade bi wo stage ne so a, aside the music, and no be trending no. You think Kofi Kinata is not wise? Why he has a lot of music, but when he sing 2 songs and he starts cracking jokes, and people would just take that jokes, you know, no mash, and that jokes even go more than the music now. Why you know? It is because of how he want to position the brand, you know. Not everybody can win Grammys, but everybody can make money from music if indeed you want to do music.
Sure.
I say footballers. There are millions of footballers. No, not everybody can win the Ballon d'Or, but somebody can become rich in football. So we a musician now. I was saying to say one, we brand a well positioned. Kofi was a rapper. I'm using no disrespect to any of the artists in the region. I'm using Kofi Kinata because at this moment, Ibaka said he's the eye of the region in terms of music. He's the SI unit. Even though there are other artists doing very well. If you look at ISM, he's playing shows in London, in Belgium, in Netherlands. He's doing his own bit. Kofi Kinata is his own Kofi Kinata. He's also doing his own bit. Nero X is everywhere, even on political platforms. He is there. I saw a post by the NDC acknowledging the role Nero X a player in them winning the elections. That is brand positioning. He's positioned himself in a way that today, if the president-elect Mahama wants to do an event and he needs somebody to come and sing at the event, you think that he will bypass Nero X and go for any, because of how he has positioned his brand. But your region, your artists in the feel say wako studio are recording you. Uchiya Payola ma DJ nebo radio no so a hit or a star. That is not how it is done. We need to invest in your craft. Yes, it is money, but money. You brought artists here on this show. I don't think you took a peso from any of the artists.
No.
You brought them because of relationship. Enti obaye no, obaye ni interviews, eye ni rap, eye ni karaoke session no. Se mu try, mu share, mu anje ni 1 CD. Say even on that platform, onya 10 followers are show no better na so no. A pushing a brand no, without paying a peso. So a relationship. If we are artists, now we need to be how to coordinate with industry players. You will do good music. You will not go anywhere. I never knew Mandem your pick. Me sports I don't do entertainment. I was just there in the office no on by senior. Maybe I show my sports show. Niti I say money video. Video na I shared on my wall. Everybody knows I'm a sports person. So the person who follows me only loves sports. But the day I posted a video of myself and Mandem your pick, me followers eba be can followers. Almost at least some of them would want to go and follow the artist. So even in the football circles, we have people from there simply because of the better, you know, a sports journalist, aside the entertainment people. So the whole thing is about building a very good relationship with industry players. If you are an artist and DJs doesn't know you, presenters doesn't know you, you don't have friends in the media, you are off. And it is not only about playing music on radio. So when you're a radio show and why it is. Now the digital platforms even fetch more money than even the airplays. And with social media platform, that's why now everybody wants to migrate to the digital platforms. So we are Facebook Live. People are making money from Twitter Spaces, from Instagram Live, or TikTok Live and all that. People are making huge sums of money. And so we had the trend in 2024. Almost every new song had a challenge on Twitter, on TikTok. Yeah. Everybody was jamming to the new trend. And that is where now everybody is making a conscious effort to push their music. It is a way artists now with digital platforms, with social media platforms, inactive. Oh, post the idea. You don't even get people to like it. Stop the music. Honestly, you should stop it and then page maybe here. But so per se, hit the pinnacle that you want to hit. You should understand that coordination with the media, as in the cordiality, being friends with the media, your social media platforms are always active and interactive. Not that will be a Facebook page, will be a Twitter, will be a Instagram. Never. It should be interactive. At least time. I saw this girl Saliem, and so we follow Saliema. Now every blessed day there's a conversation on her platforms. She doesn't have 10 songs, but she's always interacting with people on her platform. The more or yes her interaction, so one pen some cry, you would want to, you know, get to follow her and the things she does. Nana Blue, I mean, she's a teacher, right? Nana Blue, yeah, she's a teacher, and she does music. Every day there's a new content on her platform, whether she's using her music or other things. She's always interacting with people. And the artists in the work room has said, you know, if they don't learn how to do some of these things, that if Shatta Wale, all of a sudden, na Shatta Wale akwatena ho na wafa camera scene in him, no I live. Live now, you know. He knows say not every time on your platforms, and I say kwatena TV, Sony, are they interacting with the people. But he does some of these things, create those controversies, just so Obinyane and for to come on board to have those conversations with him. And he's always in the trend every blessed day. That is how an artist, especially when you're up and coming out, you grow your numbers and then your fan base. The moment you grow your numbers and you grow your fan base, money will start coming. Because now, we grow our numbers. When you step out, people know you. It is a brand, be an event. That's an artist on that platform. Because you built a certain brand for yourself, you carved a certain niche for your own self. No, the brands would want to associate themselves with you. Kofi Kenata didn't get to where he is simply because of Kofi Kenata. He started doing music about migration. Now acquire music about illegal mining, and then all of a sudden the fishery ministry started coming on board. He started doing their programs, doing music for them. Illegal mining, all of a sudden now those institutions are on board to support Kofi Kenata. And now when there is he's now an ambassador for some of these things. And from that moment, he realized that if I started as a rapper, that's you do baby. When I started singing and making music in line with nature, as in things surrounding the normal human being, fetch me mania. Why don't I shy away and I move away from the normal Kofi Kenata doing the rap on and on to doing my singing and getting the monies I expect. And today, I do not think that there will be any big show without Kofi Kenata on those platforms. And today, if there is an institution that wants somebody as an ambassador, Kofi Kenata is well positioned for that role. And a collective thing I say, again, the industry players, those that call themselves the industry players, the entertainment pundits and whatever. No, I think that Ekrum Hasi, we love to criticize rather than prefer solutions to issues. You may criticize it. Oh, yeah, Western Music Awards, yeah, Western Gospel Awards. We deserve it. We love to do that kind of conversation than the productive conversation. If you listen to big entertainment shows in Accra and Kumasi, aside criticizing, 3 Music will do their entertainment shows, but 3 Music will organize an awards event, like an event, and bring these artists. They will pay the artists. From Amanzi Awards, Evashita Neye, a small institution of her own, but she started growing it gradually. Now, Ministry of Tourism and other people are coming on board to support Photo from Amanzi Award. Imagine that a global award, na a national award. That's say people from the Greater Accra, the Ashanti, the Eastern are all applying to contest in some of the categories within the circles of the award. Do you know the kind of mileage Ebenya Diamano? So I feel that I was say aside you criticize, you try say constructively, you better support the industry. There are people, big people, a lot of big men. To me, a pulley the strengths to come and support the industry. Your industry is killing. And man sekedi takrade and Western region entertainment sikeni. But si bema sika be mo e ni amemetena radio so beka. And ebema an investor be decide say ye Western Music Awards. Na say yeti radio so e condemn artist we no file o deserve so be file nominations enye papa. Say me ye investor na me ba. Me because I feel that even those people in the region they say nominate you. So why would I even want to invest in that? We need to deliberately, consciously try to project the things we do in the region. That is what Accra Amoye. Sakode be Rapaholic. 2 days to the event, not the show is sold out. But imagine Kofi Kenyatta decided, say, made in Tadina or G-gate fee, people will not pay to go. But Okoye made in Tadi in Accra just yesterday, I charged 500 and above. The place was full to capacity. Charging 500, but in Takrade, also charging 100 CDs per person. People will not go. So I think a deliberate thing I say, I say, me artists, my good music, my good promoters, or more yamame, me digital platforms, a well functional and highly interactive. The entertainment pundits now or when you talk about my music, you need to try as much as possible to convince investors to come into the industry. Because when the artists grow, when entertainment pundits, you grow as well. Because you get the opportunity to meet big investors and you get the opportunity to even get commercials on your platforms. And see, Anyanisa, we will be here and we'll be discussing top events. The whole year, Western region, the whole year, only one show. And Rebecca say, even though there have been mini shows, but the biggest of the shows are Akosono. Kofi Kenyatta's made in Tadi, and it was a free event. But now Rapaholic ni other event people are paying big money to go. There is a media house all white party. A table is costing 12,000 Ghana cedis. A table, one table, 12,000 Ghana. The least is 6,000 Ghana cedis. Do you think that's a Kenita credit? Somebody will host an event and decide to bring Stone Boy and will tell you that a table will cost 5,000. The highest, it's 5,000. Do you think people will decide to go and buy it and go there? They will not. No. They want free things. Psyche, we need to change our mindset. The moment we change that mindset, I think that we'll be able to break even. But for now, we just have to enjoy the little we have.
Right. We have to enjoy the little we have. Majesty, as Solo was talking, okay, baby day, we have to position ourselves well as artists, okay. And then I know that you're an artist manager. Sure. So what are you people, as in artist managers not doing right that is not putting these artists there for people to actually see them? Because if you are doing the right things you are supposed to do for them, I'm sure that by now they're not originum namaha, namaha, but then we are not seeing them. So what are you guys not doing well?
With artists, with a brand?
Yes.
In Takrady, I think we are doing pretty well.
Okay, as artist managers.
Sure. But then, like I said earlier on, it's a collective. Because, for instance, at Takrady radio station here, will invite an artist in. The artist will send, his or her flyer.
Yeah.
They will design the artwork. They will send for the artist to post. But the media house won't post. And the interview at least, or there be or capture moments. They should. After the interview, you post. But then when you're the mad, if you go to Accra, Kumasi, they do that.
Yeah.
And the BBA we to the artists or the first or any. I also or there at least once who walk boy then wash your shit. But then Obia one favorite in tea.
Of course.
Why there or open the day, I'm consider day then. Oko. Now being a disciple. Inti Nkakran cable draw, and I want to add something to what Mr. Solomon said.
Okay.
Tekeni Takrady had been tagged as frugal inhabitants. Say they be out also why researchers say show me recorder. Also gate fee 50 cedis. In Panama Genoa 50 cedis. 50 cedis motum da the madi ya wa monko. I've seen Kofi Kenyatta sit on platform saying, say, Takrady where free, like where
open free shows,
show. Say even in free show, and put still be here or jump.
Yeah.
Why am I the mad naka? And it should be like that. Because the more I'm feeling, the more you academic, my investors and another these event organizers, so they will be going off because they can't come and invest. Pump a lot of money to host a show. Then later on, it be a just kind of be uncle. Not or I lost until one year the mad. But then again, if so, even they come and I think say they do the things like where I didn't be here. Let's say yakwa. You go to this kind of yakwa now. I don't know. They are nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure that where you want, you better say about.
Yeah.
But then, so one part they will be doing a South Park show like it be one stage, basa, sound, lighting, be uncle. Then the musicians too will come and start screaming at us for us to sing their song for a show or for a 10 p.m. show. No, about 4. Then no, I'm telling over shouting and then you 2 on your moment. No, the or there you may be our
yes,
sir. Yeah.
So, as a media person, okay, I've heard allegedly that most of us, as a media personalities, we don't help at all. Because I also heard one, I think, presenter saying that artists are disrespecting their colleague, okay, in Western Region here, Takrady to be precise, is there, while disrespecting their colleague, any artist that over mention for her to promote the person on you. So I'm asking, you going to Accra, I'm sure that so I know for a fact that maybe these top artists like Sako, Dems and Edem, I'm sure they've had their own fair share of disrespecting somebody. Yeah. But then the media journalists know what can do. They all come together and decide that because this person has disrespected this person and it's a colleague of mine, so promote these. Like,
I think if anybody does that, then the person is petty. Okay. Or petty. Me, I don't.
Exactly.
I don't. If I have an issue with you, I don't think that I need to have an issue with your colleague. You know me personally. Me, I don't inherit someone's battles. Until so when you way in Kasa, does not mean say because we are madam for now when you reign and Casantino. Me to me who reina, assembly reina yaka. For what reason? Sometimes they art in a nipa mujuma as we presenters. Say and now hear me post on Facebook. I am fighting with people under my post. Me yankasa me platform me am trauma there to. People are fighting me. It does not mean that because people are fighting me, you know, say when I get a platform, I don't talk about and I say something of that sort. No, it doesn't work that way. That is why you are called a professional. Your personal sentiment doesn't come in when it comes to your job. You are a practitioner. You've decided that this is what you want to do. It is an artist. Now, my bad shows. We've seen artists being sacked from the studios all the time. Yeah. Kevin Boy, okay, interview. Yes, so I late. Yeah, man, sign interview no one yet. We've seen Maddie.
Okay, so one.
Yes, we've seen Maddie and Saliman on platforms have altercations.
Yeah.
So it means that because of that, now the host of the show they decided say Maddie I cannot be actually Saliman. Saliman a presenter on that show. Intimino me interview Maddie Bumana. No, we are sad now, we are petty. I feel that the media has a big role to play when it comes to artists or growth. Obia didn't edwuma. Don't let anybody if you are an artist, go to me call studio. I don't think any artist come to TF, record and go, say my record, it doesn't pay anything. Not TF at that home. No, I bought beats, no, I be another amount. No, I don't. Father Christmas now. No, he will take his money. Same way as the presenter also. Also, yeah, Juma. Sometimes people think that when they give a presenter money, I will say it ends there. No, that's not how it is. Why are you no presenter no or your presenter? He needs your song to promote and not to project in his show. But one person as an artist, you know, and so also say deliberately, you need a presenter to project your song. And it's a show so you don't go and expect to say presenter nebe mau in a full 1 hour or 30-minute interview. Then we are not sorry now. Sometimes there's something we call solidarity. Solina you can in charge and no solidarity. It's you appreciate say nipa na dedicate
the time
because you cannot pay for the airtime. For where I work, 30 minutes airtime, I are close to 60,000 Ghana cedis. 30-minute airtime. It is a uba na obey show. Uba mama waba interview. Yeah, artwork. He promoted the artwork. Waba interview. Wait till my studio call recording you. One phone call for I'm on data. I'm posting. People are your songs are on numerous platforms. No about a radio station or a TV station. Wako an interview. We are patch me that sorry. The presenter no your interview. Say he's commenting. So like you said, a collective. You should understand that. Yes, for now you don't have money. Arena, it is not everything. Sometimes it's not the huge amount you give the person. Sometimes it's just a way of letting the person know, say, I appreciate what you are doing for me. Shatta Wale, Onukra will do. I don't think Shatta Wale needs to pay a presenter to play his music. But Shatta Wale co-interviewer, he deliberately take money and give the presenters.
Sure.
Sarkodie co-interviewer. Do you think that today Sarkodie needs a presenter to play his song? No. On what are you to happen? You can't be to me because you can download your money alcohol. But when Sarkodie goes to an interview, deliberately, he decides to give people money on the platform. Not that he's paying them off or he's bribing them, but he's showing appreciation for the kind of work those people are doing. Or downloading, any data on the download here. The artists give them money to download the songs. So if everybody decides that I'm a presenter, I'm not downloading your song, well, can Sarkodie do anything to anybody? So sometimes, I will say artists now, so say, in as much as we in the media, you hear the artists to promote your show. So we start to show no boy. I'm a boy, I'm a video, someone's video. You didn't pay for the person's video. Copyright now, you have not paid. But the airplay alone, nipa ni be mu say yebo ne nyom, obi obekako stream the show, obi o hwe show ni live bia no. Obi mu the artist ne nyom our platform ne so. So until that crowd for the first time, we want to go and look for it. And ejuma also woye. So for me, I think that it should go hand in hand. When I play your song, I don't need to charge you for playing your song. But as a reasonable person, say but some so now we mama who say oh mami be didi inte say me send this car e mama didi a. You also have to think about the people projecting your music. And I think that when we do that, but even if those artists are not giving money, I do not think that we as media practitioners, I will say because we or mame Sole or Chiapayo Lantino me so my blacklist, you know. When you do that, we say they be another playlist one way. What I say, sometimes you need variety to appease your listeners. And so from the media side, promoting the artist, making sure say at least the artist network, you know, beyond, because every media house be about 10 or 15 presenters on air. Ubia wo ne fan base, ne followership. Enti say Majesty the artist eba na me post here, me followership no. They see Majesty artist no ne juma. Rina ewo the kind of people who follow the platform. It is also posted that artist now. The artists get different followers from different sector. Now you grow together. And when the artist is growing, you the presenter also grow together with the artist. So a collective thing I was saying but say mina me juma into uba why you see respect is reciprocal. And I always say I don't demand respect from anybody. I earn respect from people. I don't need to come and force Majesty to respect me. But how I carry myself, how I do my work, and ebema obi, I respect too. But say okoye chinchin boss wona ma we kun people not even come to you. And look at the number of times I watch me for this show. I remember it's not like I didn't want to come, but anytime me say me bano namako. Something happens, then I don't come. But I always had it in mind, say, anytime I have a free time, and say about Rina, or because of the kind of relationship I have with you and the people here at TF Studios. So for me, like Majesty Kayano, a coordination. I was saying, we all have a role to play, but the bigger role is on the shoulders of the artist and in the management. So 1 year with Jimmy here, the presenter no, the last person. We cannot have any AP. This is his first AP. When would the place of the AP? The moment of releasing, it became the conversation even on national television, and not just secondary takrade. The biano be a can say, cannot onye AP da. Onye and then I will be released. Then it's a kind. It created a whole lot of buzz around it. The media, some created negative energy, others created positive energy. And see, those negative energy, it became positive for Kofi Kenyatta because omu say ontimi ebeye bebre on betima no be bebre sankofo ni nyina so omani di one person echi eye Kofi Kenyatta. And so the moment I release omo say enye yi no yenkotie hwe say eye papa omo kotie the negative side came on, whether they love the music or they didn't like it. They already have the song. The positive side also downloaded it. So the two factions in eba on board. The media now no more discuss say ontimi nye EP no. That media now came back to reassess the song, reanalyze it, and it also became a positive buzz around the EP. And this is how we grow as an industry. But say anyane sa na ekoye say me dem ye presenter or ye artist. Presenter ni be na artist ni be na. You know, there are good presenters in the region, and they are doing very well in terms of entertainment. But But for those entertainment shows, na mo ye no hase no. Na for to the other entertainment shows the capital, you realize that there be a discussion, a tone somebody has set in Accra, and a yes, you are funny, be discussing. Today, you are discussing entertainment in the Western region. Uncle Fa will be a show, say, artist, interview, no, casino. You've created your own topic, and it is solely about Western region. You listen to other entertainment shows. Shatawale interview akoye wo show bi so. Ena o matena ho. Shatawale akokasi, odwen ho sen. Some of these things, it doesn't help grow the region. We need to create our own story. We need to create our own industry. Because not all the time will the people in Accra or Kumasi will be discussing ISM, the issue in secondary Takrade. They don't have that time. Because they have big artists. So if we want our artists to also get to the top, I will say deliberately. Yes, yeah, to say, and then you are discussing the entertainment show na yet now say we are discussing an artist from secondary Takrade. Purely secondary Takrade conversation. And then we call Kofi Kenata to bomb. And then on the medical issue, our own follow medical. Imagine that that issue was picked up by an entertainment show in the Western region. Do you know the kind of conversation at Ebenya? But Bimbas, no wako show nasi. So I have video. Medical kasa na we chat. But we post that to her. Now every platform is discussing Kofi Kenata on following medical because medical and body show. Kofi Kenata soko jina I have video. Me made ne created that conversation. But imagine ISM ako jina platform bi ako kase Kofi Kenata na me na na shase. But he said no feel say or you into what friend or interview what friend no say for a feature cry or ma. That conversation alone. Say if we're able to build that conversation, a national dialogue, a national discourse, everybody will be discussing why Kofi Kenata is turning his back on the people or the artists or more enemy phrase. Then we grow our own industry. But we listen to most of the entertainment shows in the region. We are discussing issues from Accra, issues from Kumasi. And we can't grow as a region when we continually do that. I feel that there are avenues you grow as an industry, but we need a roundtable conversation where everybody would come on board to sell a common goal. Yeah, target ne camera ne si one. We want to make sure say camera ne height I to say Rina no. If you see a page money to say a rati. What I say, the moment we start thinking that way, you see the kind of conversations we are going to have. We are able to bring in, unless artists need and wabakuma so babe promote the baby. But out of the blue, Rena gets on the phone with Shatawale. Rena is on the phone with Kim Promise, with Kwame Eugene. You're having a one-on-one conversation with Stonebwoy in the region. The things he says here is the things you discuss afterwards. Not when Stonebwoy are cutting out a different platform. No, we make a comment. I think we can grow, but it should be deliberate.
You think we can go, but it should be deliberate,
yeah.
Intentional. Majesty, let's switch up things a little, right? Mm-hmm. We are still in the festive season. See, Mason who is so low off and on from up to down. And they back at uncle's awesome, another fancy dress, right? Was that fancy carnival? No, I think 24th, right? 25th. How have you seen the event so far?
That kind of uncles now be annual event we are like awkward and right now I'm with the it's uncle for you day cheaper because with the uncle for few Accra na day but even it's can't see no not near what again. And see more there awkward.
I got so busy. Okay, you will answer. There we are.
I'm saying them no much want to come. I'm saying them no much want to come. Okay. I feel more there.
I feel more. Solo.
Yeah.
How far? I'm
a full-blooded, I'm a full-fledged, I'm a full-grown baron. Yes, baron. Me wo Yankees Masqueraders Club, Isikado. Full-blooded. And I'm proud to be one.
Okay.
You see, those times, not masquerading were tagged to be for kobolos. Be our one pay school or no weed or your way or money call masquerade, you know. But over the years, we have grown to understand that a part of the Western culture. It's become more or less like a festival, a tourist event that brings a whole lot of people from different walks of life just to come and witness it. Today, if you go to the Greater Accra region, Tema, a carnival, just before I came, na other community, East Legon. Now East Legon is fancy East Legon, but they are doing carnival. East Legon, because they've seen the potential that this carnival, this masquerade thing have. Very soon, if care is not taken, those people will take over.
And you're possible.
Let's say, oh yeah, market on the wall. They've started it. East Legon. Now you was catching East Legon for. East Legon, there's some KDB in it too. That the banner is a net too. And it's almost started. Hey, crap, masquerade attire. Eddie more mumma. More ye carnival. East Legon. Imagine somebody like Osekwame Despite deciding that deliberately I want to host the carnival with my platform in Greater Accra. Yakoje a friend say Accra Sports Stadium in Honum, the Black Star Square, and the carnival no. You think they cannot pull all the big institutions, the corporate bodies to come and sponsor to host the biggest carnival in the Greater Accra region? They can. But I don't know about say Sekendi Takrade, the originator of Sadieno. Inti ababe part of your culture. So every Christmas, everybody from Kumasi, from Accra, even from the diaspora want to come and have a feel of it. And today, you see Asofo. And at those times, no more preaching against masquerading.
Yes.
So I'm going to say, I didn't the
Yes, yes.
And so, this is where we need to sit as a region and start finding reasons why we need to make this extra attractive and an event that generate revenue for the region. And 25th, there was a carnival organized by one media platform. 26th, there was another carnival organized by another media platform. So within 2 days, there's been 2 carnivals. Where I feel that these 2 events could have merged. We could have merged. Now, one big carnival.
Solid one.
One big one. One full day. That's what we are doing. If we are, this platform, Ecofa, artists whereby, we to confine the artists whereby. Okay, the corporate institutions now, almost sponsor, we know. Okay, boom. This is what we want to do. We are bringing 2 of the big artists in the country. Now, the top artists in the region at the account for the night. So imagine having Shatawale Stonebwoy on one platform, the Western Carnival, one platform. Now, the other artists in the region, don't want to mention anybody's name for sake of somebody would think that Upeweyase. Near the way moba, it don't more account. Now you are say a 26th, and a year carnival. Majority of the masquerade groups, AP on the 25th, and on your material, AP. 25th, UPA, we are normal round. 26th, for the Western carnival. Obian said that is the attention, that is the focus. And say, if this company is sponsoring, today, Ghana Tourism Authority has set up the a mini museum with pictures of old masquerade and Tariana Yayano. Yadibia Twashem, na ewoho. Those times the mask na no mo how it looked like. I had to say museum there. Enti obi frabotri ba or the baby wako ne ba wabrotri for the first time waba Ghana on witness see bida abofani hu bida. Now we did not come museum ho. No wako kire say those times in the early 60s when we started the masquerading, this was how we used to dress. Today we've modernized it. So ababeye friendly because those times you know untimi Rena wona hu ana wudane. But today you are comfortable. Metia unsurume.
No.
I don't think that you'll be able to sit. Those are the things we need to. Now, you're fine. Before you go and watch it, you pay money to have access to that museum to go and watch how. And we have videos. We could have gotten videos of the past and the present. Now, like people have a feel of how it used to be. A revenue generating venture. Say Yanisa, trust me, the region will grow in a different. Well, we are all looking at government doing everything for us. And you're quite the government in Yemaye, culture center government in Yemaye, way government in Yemaye. But when we deliberately decide to say we want to do this for our own region, because secondly, Takrade, it's a kind of omedi kundum kakra. Festivals are there, but and remember festivals are for a certain traditional area, but this carnival
is for all of us.
For everybody, including people from the Ashanti region. And enjoy. So imagine, a profit-oriented festival, Western Regional Masquerading Festival. 3 days event. The last day of the event is the mega carnival. Trust me. Now, every Easter, the whole Ghana goes to Kwewu. I'm all paragliding near the other. Do you know how much they earn from doing that? They set up big pubs and everything. Ewo, sa Kwewu be ponoso. People stay there for days because of just Easter Monday, Easter in Kwewu. And people are making big money. So let's imagine, say, as a region, you decide, say, the Western Carnival, and you're the biggest carnival in December. So December, you are projecting the Western Carnival. You be event preceding to the main big carnival. You be charge, say, trust me. We will make money. But I know people will not agree with me because everybody is selfish. Nobody thinks about the region. Everybody thinks about their own self. And we are all corrupt in our own, we are in our own ways. Obi is selfish in their own way. So until we decide that we will collaborate, we will continue to be where we are.
It is well. Majesty, so you give me your final words.
Okay. In Brady,
Yes.
Yellow Friday.
Yes.
Michelle Basel. And I think the ISM so or Kwekubani Sorba. It's when you're on Bernie issue, you're jolly.
I don't know your friend, I don't know Yellow Friday. It's in the masquerade party.
Yes.
Yeah, and the masquerade party.
No one in them come.
Yeah. Now say you mentioned a chapel. My church. We Yankees are part of the masquerade party, and we'll be 15 years next year. And you're approaching 2,000 members.
Okay.
Next year, Rena. Oh, share Yankee Atari.
Me, I'm part of you guys already. I'm part of.
Me, who will book him? Yeah.
Today.
Yellow
Friday. Okay.
And I feel that today I'm going to have fun. My Canada said next year we are Yankees at 15 years next year.
Okay.
And this year Atari and say abonsam ye neighbor. Atari dey try din no. Abonsam your name. Oh, but we had a reason for it. You see, yan ye kuya hu okuruma. And you be an ayo. I don't think that galamsey no obi fra broche na be galamsey no ha. Eh blacks now because that is what the person can eat. And penifo say dey omo si ekonwa so nka omo mbo aye na ebe munye adwuma mo ye niam aye no. Omo so kwa omo dwomo enti wabonsam ono na te wo nche na wo ye ono. This is what, but next year, what I ain't see that in masquerade in Western region. Yankees, and they be here for the first time.
I see.
They say, next year will be 15 years.
Okay.
For now, we've already launching Operation 2,000 members. And we believe that whoever is watching us, we have a whole lot of educative activities.
Okay.
We've already started paying. We have about close to 30 people we are paying their fees through the university levels. So imagine in the kind of membership we can support each other. We've already given people opportunity. I'm more startup capital. I'm starting a building up. So we just hope that next year never. Yeah, person next year never. Na enema na sha de ke ba ye pese be ye pie no. Ye be ye pie. Ye graduates ne, ye boggers ne backroom ha.
Pressure.
Yeah, catch say yeah ho.
So let's have your final words. I want your final words.
My final words would always be that Western region is big.
Okay.
We are blessed with everything. We are like a country. Yankasa region is a country. We have gold, we have diamond, we have bauxite, we have timber, we have cocoa. We now even have oil.
Yeah.
So we can't be poor. But if we don't change our mindset and we don't try to bond with each other, now you try to say each other's helper, region you be bresa. And I will only appeal to those people that matters. Because I'm going to set it tone. Now, say they should place their region first before any other thing. And have that strong conviction. Say, Western region, back to the days where everything good comes from the West.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Your social media platform so people can follow you.
Oh, of course, on Twitter is Solomon Amanko. I say a friend X.
Okay.
And so me X Benis with Jamie. So call X. It's Solomon Amanko. Call Facebook, Instagram, almost all the social media platforms. Solomon Amanko. Follow me. Let's vibe. Yeah. Aside sport, I do sports, but aside sports, I can do a whole lot of things. And check out, let's start here. Hey, if I say, and I don't come on.
Hey, brother, show me. Majesty, your social media platforms.
Majesty updates on all social media platforms. But Facebook is Lawrence Nyako.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you for having us.
It was amazing. It was amazing. So guys, like you heard it, right? Western region, see a bush and a walk in anima, or yamin now, and ejuma, no mayako in any. But on command way, see, this is where we end today's episode on the Code Gym. I was your host, Reina. See you next time.